In MCQ 6, this is with regards to a chemical bonding question. So some of the clues given in the question here is the substance has a high melting point, and I think one of the most important pivotal clue given here would have been its electrical conductivity profile. In a solid state, it does not conduct electricity, but when molten, it can conduct. Now, doing a little bit of a summary of the different classes of chemical compounds, we will have our ionic compound, seen by us having a giant crystal lattice structure, of which within this structure, they will actually be alternating. And its conductivity profile, its electrical conductivity, when it's in the solid state, it is unable to conduct due to absence of free moving oppositely charged ions. But if we're looking at its molten profile, because it has overcome strong electrostatic forces of attraction, it now actually possesses free moving oppositely charged ions that's allowing it to conduct its electricity. And speaking of its melting point and boiling point, it remains to be extremely high because heat has to be used to overcome, once again, the strong electrostatic forces of attraction that is found between the oppositely charged ions in the structure itself. So looking at the answers back, we will be selecting a giant lattice structure because this is indicative of the giant ionic crystal lattice structure possessed by ionic compound. Now, investigating the other options, for metallic structure, this is a no-go because metals has the ability to conduct in both solid and molten stage. Now, this is due to the fact that in its metallic structure, it can actually be relatable to the sea of mobile electrons that's present in both solid and molten state. For the case of the polymeric compounds, we're looking at things like nylon as well as terephthalate, which is in the chapter for macromolecules in organic compounds. They are all considered to be covalent structures. And similar to simple molecular covalent compounds such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, as well as oxygen, collectively for C and D, these are the following items that is absent. It lacks the free-moving oppositely charged ions of ionic compound. It also lacks the sea of mobile electrons. And lastly, it also lacks the delocalized electrons reminiscent of graphite. In this case here, C and D is gone, and the correct answer for this question here is A.